Well, welcome to our uh, Thursday night Zoom call, our 7K Zoom call. Tonight, I'm going to just kind of give us a little introduction into our third multi-billion-dollar market that 7K and we, together with 7K, will literally be changing. And the way to do that is through our coins to understand what I see. And I want you to understand what I see. And so, with that in mind, I'm going to share my screen for a little bit. And I think everybody has seen this video or this photograph that I attached to an email that I sent out, which we're going to talk about the Lady Liberty coin. And the Lady Liberty coin is right here. That is the first Miles Standish personally designed and produced coin, which he personally signed the sheets describing Miss Liberty. And we have a 1 ounce version and a 2 ounce version. And this coin, the 1 ounce, has a production of only 1,868, representing the year in which the Statue of Liberty was given to the United States from France. And it is a first ever dual surface raised coin. Now that's very significant in this world. That means it's like a 3D coin. And so on both sides of the coin, you have a three-dimensional effect where the figure actually protrudes out to you. And that would be Miss Liberty herself, and the front and back. And you'll want to see closer up versions of this, and we'll see a little bit of it in a minute. And the 2 ounce coin, which is only 1,028 of those, representing the month and the day in which Miss Liberty was given from France to the United States, October 28th, 1868. Now, so these coins are true art, A-R-T, art, and rarity, exclusivity are part of the factors that go into making up the value of a numismatic coin, and that's what we have with the Lady Liberty. Now, what I have on the screen here is what you would call a complete set. Now, there's only going to be a very few people that has this complete set, and that is the bar, the Lady Liberty bar, right here. And I see Andy brought on Tom. Hello, Tom. Glad to see you there. But these coins are kind of the first ever. And you see this silver note, a silver currency with the New York skyline, the towers, and Lady Liberty. Well, that's a complete set. And there's going to be very, very few people that has this complete set. Can you imagine the value of that? And I'm going to talk about that in a minute in that numismatic world. But we're really literally changing a lot of markets here. And here we go with Lady Liberty and our coins. And what I did, I'm going to stop sharing this screen, share the email that I sent out again, and share another screen on let's pull that up and get the email that I sent out, the Miles Standish email. And what I did is the other day, February 12th, just yesterday, sent it out, and I wanted people to understand the value that you have as just being a member of 7K, just having the opportunity to to buy these rare and exclusive and unique coins. And for example, like the Miles Standish Lady Liberty 1 ounce and 2 ounce. Now these are proof coins. So a proof 70 is, let's say, one of your higher valuations, and there's so few coins that can be a proof 70 coin. But I want you to see, because I put up this link where they had one of the coins on sale on eBay. They put it up for bid, and I reference in here the fact that 7K is changing 3 multi-billion-dollar markets, and we're on the leading edge of that phenomenon. The subject matter of what I wanted to talk about tonight. Now, this is that post that was on eBay, and by the way, it was in the Mexican pesos. And as you'll see, you can see the pictures here of that post with the Lady Liberty, that 3-dimensional, and we're going to see that's the front and back side of the 2 ounce coin, and this is just another view of it. So I'm going to just kind of look over these and let you see that. But this is the first ever design coin by Miles Standish, a renowned figure in the coin rating world, vice president of NGC. And this is the type of rarity that we had an exclusive on. So only we members of 7K had an opportunity to buy one of these coins. And look, one person stuck it up with a starting bid of $2,900, and it's been pulled. They've ended the sale on it. So if you go to eBay now, you'll see that. And I don't know what it finally sold at, but I do want to know what it ultimately sold at. But the price went up to $6,500. That just tells us what kind of value we have in our hand. And just think, people could join 7K and buy one of these coins as long as they're available. And there won't be a lot left. I know that there's only a few left. That I do know. And I got that information in earlier today. But again, it tells us the value. Now, this is a country's currency. So it's not just a coin. It is a recognized currency of the Cook Islands, and just like our silver eagle is of the United States. I see 7K Wilmington had that coin. I wish I'd have got that. But let me stop sharing right now that screen, and let me kind of just share a little bit more of what I mean by that exclusive market. You know, I looked at a few coins that we have today, and I'm going to share some that up here. And this is the antiquated MS-70, the antique MS-70 Legendary Tales Aladdin coin that I purchased, and quite a few other people were able to purchase that coin. But not only we have the 7K label and it commingled and married with the NGC, one of the top coin rating companies in the entire world. And that answers all questions of legitimacy. So, if somebody ever says, oh, it's one of those pyramid deals, well, they don't know anything about which they talk, because there's no way the top rating companies in the world would have ever married up and hooked up with 7K. And I think NGC and PCSG has more investigative capabilities than any single individual. And if they would just think about it intuitively, they would know that that's right. This this is a powerful coin, and if you'll notice, all of our coins come with that barcode. They're numbered and they're certified, and that is actually like a title. And so when NGC does it, or PCSG, they actually establish the title of ownership. Now that passes from NGC to 7K, and then when 7K sells it to us, and they have the software now, and that's scanned, and that ownership title passes to you and me. So it's kind of like a car title, where you do a Carfax. It's kind of like deeds to houses. It's a unique piece of property. It's an asset. And that's what we're talking about, accumulating assets and building assets of wealth. But, I want to show a couple of these coins, and then I want to show you what significance they have. Because before we got started tonight, Holly, who wasn't at New York, told me that she got some of these. And I know I thought they had sold out of them, but look at that. Isn't that's a fabulous, beautiful, very unique coin, that ultra cameo proof uh, 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 Philippine eagle there. That is just, I've fallen in love with these coins, you know, and to think that these are the drivers of our business. These are what keeps the lights on to our business, that enables you and me to earn checks instead of paying electric bills, or instead of paying a rent or something like that. That gives us points, the points we need to be active. Active means that we are eligible to earn a cycle check. And that's all there is to it. Look, this is so powerful, so unique. And 7Kers own the vast majority of these coins in the world. Now, I'm going to put one more up because it's so unique. It's the first time. It's kind of like Miss Liberty, Lady Liberty. Yeah, first time ever to have a coin with three-dimensional, where it actually is a three-dimensional coin on both sides of the coin, where Lady Liberty protrudes out of the flat surface of the coin and comes out in space to you. That's why it's so thick on the sides. But, I want to show you this four-leaf clover ultra cameo coin. And that just such a beautiful coin. Again, that's a real four-leaf clover encapsulated in that coin. Unbelievable. And to be able to make a proof 70 ultra cameo coin like that and certified. Now, what does that mean? Well, if you will take your smartphones and you go to your Play Store or your app store on an iPhone, and you will see an app that looks like this little wave thing right there. That's an NGC app. If you can see that real close, and right under it says NGC. Now, why do I have that app on my phone? And I want you, if you don't have that app, I want you to download that app, because you'll see when you open it up, you can scan that code on coins that NGC rated. Okay. Now, you can also, get other information, and you can actually, but let the registry and register your coin. But don't worry about that right now. Please don't do that ahead of time. There are many things coming in 7K. You're going to find out a lot of new and huge things that are going to impact this market in Salt Lake on May 14th and 15th. And plan on being there no matter what. It is going to be the most important event, I think, of the entire history of this company, other than its grand opening, which we attended up at Roger and Marshall Ball's ranch in Idaho. But you can just kind of press on that verify, and you'll see a thing that says you can scan that barcode. Now, I've got several of them already scanned, and that's what I want to kind of go over with you. Because, see, Holly told me that she got one of those MS-70 Al Capone coins. Now, how she got that, I don't know, because we announced they were sold out up in New York. Now, I must have texted her the thing or something. I don't know. But anyway, here is that Al Capone coin, and it'll show you the coin when you scan it, and it'll show you that title, and you can say there, I own this coin, and you can register it there with the NGC register, but don't do that right now, okay? But what I want to tell you, you can scroll up and you'll see where, if they've got, these are all relatively new coins, but you'll see, if I can get a better view, because I know you see what I see. And so if you'll notice, there are only 240 of those coins in the entire world. And Holly, you own one. I own one. Quite a few of us own one. But there's only 240 in the whole world. So just think that numismatic coin market is it's a $4.3 billion market. There's a lot of coins out there that people sell to each other. And ours are certified and registered with authenticity, guaranteed to be an authentic coin. None of the Filipino or Indian or the Chinese fake coins with fake labels, and then they find out they're not real, authentic coins, and they may have paid a pretty penny for them. Our title passes ownership. Remember what I just said. Okay, let's take a look at another one of these coins real quick, and that we've just gotten lately. One of them is the Captain America. Y'all remember Captain America, the MS-70 Captain America? There's one right there. And so I'm pulling the MS-70 Captain America coin up. And, there are only 1,608 of those in the entire world. And most of them came to 7K. So we had first call on them. So the vast majority of these are owned, not all of them, because we didn't have those type of exclusive arrangements and pull in the beginning when we had our Captain America coin, but we do with that coin. I was able to get this Korean Zen MS-70 as one of mine, the Ghost. And again, I just want to show you the numbers. There's only 244 of them in the world. That's all there'll ever be. There won't be any more ever. These are the type of coins that I have in my collection that I was just kind of admiring today. And I just couldn't believe what I was able to buy in like the coin drop. And so we have coin drops, where they drop the coin and then people can go in and buy. And we could buy extra coins and things like that. Well, I bought one on a coin drop last year, and it's the Belarus coin. It's the Belarus 2 Eagle Owls. That's PF70 Ultra Cameo. That's what that coin looks like. When you see it you see those owls, and those 2 owls on that 2 eyes on one of those owls, they look like they're diamonds in them. They sparkle, and I was shocked when I scanned and read it. Yeah, you're reading the number right. There's only 15 of them that graded PF70 in the whole world. And I own one. I bought one on a coin drop. Oh, man, was I fortunate. That was one of our very first, when we first started those coin drops, and I got one of those coins. So tonight, what I'm going to do is, I haven't done this yet with the four-leaf clover coin. And so the ones I showed you first. And so right now, tonight, I'm going to go back, and where it says scan barcode, and I'm going to just show you how easy this is, and you get to see it. I'm going to hit that scan barcode. It's going to bring up this little window, and what I'm going to do is I put, there you go, and when it catches that barcode, it brings up the coin, and there it is. There is the 2020 Gilt Pala four-leaf clover early release PF70 Ultra Cameo. There is that coin. It scanned it, and now it's in my phone. It's in that app. And now we're going to scroll up, and we're going to see, whoa! There's only 216 of them in the whole world. Holly, you own one. Congratulations, you're a smart lady. It's a good thing you're addicted to these suckers, and me too. I think we own some very valuable property. Oh, see, I hadn't done it yet, so I didn't know. I didn't know the answer to that question. And you know, maybe y'all can get as surprised and happy as I am on some of these suckers. Well, here's that beautiful. I just love the coin. I just love how beautiful that coin is. You know, I'd have bought it anyway. Just guys, it's unique and so pretty. But now let's check it out. Okay, I'm going to hit that, scan that barcode again. It's going to bring it up, and then I put the coin behind it. And when there it caught that code, and now there it is. We brought it up, and it's the 2019 Cook Island Philippine Eagle colorized magnificent life $5 piece. Yeah, it's a country's currency, just like our silver eagle is. And there's the coin with the four-leaf clover and with the colorized Philippine eagle right there, that beautiful Philippine eagle. And now let's look down there. Oh my gosh, Holly, you own one. There's only 115 of them in the whole world. I mean, don't put it on eBay and ask $1,000 for it, you know. And you have certified proof that yours is authentic and real. You got some real assets in your hands, young lady. You and I had some foresight. Or you had an addiction and I had foresight. Or I had an addiction and you had foresight. Anyway, we both had a lot of foresight. Isn't that cool? I just like getting excited about this. This is amazing. I didn't even know that was it. I was gonna share this in the blind with y'all tonight. You know? Okay, let's do the last one. The antique antique Alabama coin, Aladdin coin rather, not the Alabama, but it's an antique MS70 and a 2019. And so let's I hit that see, it says scan barcode. I don't know where you get it's green somewhere around here. Well, I'm gonna hit it. It's gonna bring up that window, and I'll put the coin behind there. It caught it, and hit a click, and you hear that. And there it is. 2019 Nui Aladdin Legendary Tales $2 coin. $2 mean it's a country's currency. And it's got my certification. It's got my number of my coin in there, okay? Because that's mine. And by the way, they give you, you know, both sides bigger pictures if you want. You just hit it. But there's 864 of them in the entire world. Now, I know when we look at things that are 240, and we say 864, that's a lot. Oh, no. Thousands, tens of thousands. Just think, it's in the entire world. And there'll never be another one minted. Holly, you made some wise decisions, wise purchase decisions. Congratulations. Okay. So if you don't have your NGC app on your phone, get it and then scan your very valuable coin. Don't just scan any coin. Scan these unique variety coins that you're getting. That shows value, and you're able to use this in communicating to people. Now, what's this third multi-billion-dollar market I keep talking about that 7K is getting into? Well, first, you have to have a new set of collectors. We all are new to the numismatic world. Hardly any of us collected MS-70, MS-64s, MS-69s, gems, coins. None of us. All members of 7K are bringing a whole new generation of collectors into the numismatic world. Well, that means we're penetrating a market. Now, what we're doing too is these coin shows. Yeah, I mean, everybody's familiar with gun shows, going all around the country, gun shows in every town, every state, and but you know what you may not be familiar with that goes all around the globe? Coin shows. All major cities, all countries in the world have coin shows where they have these and they, for 35 or more years, 100 years, they've been having the same type of coins. Everybody, one's got a little different date, but it's the same old coins. Look at what I just showed you. Just think in the future. Let's go out 3, 4, 5 years, 10 years. But let's just go out a few years. I mean, Joshua, you're young enough, man. I want you to think about the future you have when you get to set up a booth and a table at a coin show and you display these sets of rare and unique coins. You have your first ever 50-state collection of MS-70 Eagles, the only first set of 50, and you get to display that. There's only going to be a few thousand of them at most in the whole world, but you get to display that. I'm finding it's harder and harder for me to find an Idaho coin or a Montana coin for somebody because new people want to get their Idaho and Montanas early, but nobody seems to want to release them for even $119 anymore. And they only paid $95 for them. It's amazing. I guess there's a reason for that, huh? Well, just think about this. When you have these kind of coins that there's only 240 of, 3,068, or 15, how many people in that coin show are going to have a table like yours? You're going to be unique. You're going to be different. You're going to be rare. You're going to be exclusive. That sets price. A whole new market for all 7Kers in the future and their children's children. And we are just embarking on a whole new market and a whole new world. That's what we have with 7K. I'm so glad from the get-gat, I got one of each of those coins. I get every month an eagle. I get every month a variety. I get every month a special coin. And, it's just building that collection. It's building up assets. It's building up products that gain value with time. It's getting products of art. And, during the whole time, we're building up a residual income. We're building up an income that can generate a passive income for us in the future and for our children's children. And what we just need get them to understand what we're doing, how we're doing it, and take an interest in what we're doing and how we're doing it. You know, I remember my dad used to fool with his coin collection all the time, and we helped him all the time. I guess that's why I have this kind of affinity and still appreciation for it. But you know, he earned a lot of extra money. Uh, I remember even when when they were taking silver out of the coins, and he saw that that was value. He used to go and he'd get off his job at work. He worked as an operator at a chemical plant, uh, and he did contract painting work on the side uh, as I was growing up. And I remember he'd get off work, he'd stop at the bank and convert about $200 or $300 into coins, into quarters, dimes, 50-cent pieces, and and bring them home. And we'd be separating all the coins with silver, and the ones without silver, and that was the whole thing. And he'd go get more bags, and we'd just separate, and he'd have those bags of silver coins, and then he'd take those silver coins and put them under the magnifying glass and check the dates on them, because he knew which coins needed to go in the collection that were rare and exclusive or worth a lot more. Which year, which D mint or S mint or plain mint or P mint, Philadelphia, uh, and that was kind of fun. But it was basically it was a hobby that turned a little extra money. But here, ours is not even a hobby, but it's fun like a hobby, and it can turn $500 a week for you. It can turn $1,000 a week for you. It can turn $2,000 a week for you. It can turn $3,500 a week for you. It can turn $7,000 a week for you. It can turn $10,000 a week for you. It can turn $12,500 a week for you. What a powerful, powerful business. What a powerful company. We're on the precipice of one of the largest companies in the world. And just learn how. Stay plugged in. Stay part of it. Never even let the word quit enter your mind, because what are you quitting? You're quitting yourself. You're quitting yourself from being one of the greatest opportunities that's ever existed for the average individual to accumulate wealth, build wealth, and get rare and exclusive products in the process. Such a powerful opportunity. But that's a message I want to share with everybody tonight, and those that get to view this on my YouTube Zoom afterwards. And we'll see you next week. I'm going to hang around and answer some questions and have some discussions with the people here with me. But I'm going to sign off on our recording. See you next week.